What's good, guys? It's Ben here from Neighborhood, and welcome back for our November update. We've got a bunch of exciting updates for you this month as HubSpot continues to elevate its platform and ensure you can better market, sell, and service your customers throughout 2022. I joined the team last month, and you'll be seeing a lot more of me as I take over from Cam to bring you your monthly updates and more. Our November update is chock full of all the latest news from HubSpot, as well as all the new features that have been added to our public beta or have gone live in the last month. Okay, let's get into it with the latest news from HubSpot. First cab off the ranks, if you were absolutely smashed last month, you may have missed out on HubSpot's Beyond Inbound event. You can catch up by checking out their event recap. Here, you can review highlights covered and learn more about aligning your sales and marketing teams. While we're on the topic of HubSpot online events, did you get the chance to watch our latest HubSpot user group? In the latest episode, Trav was joined by AJ from Message Media. They chatted about all things SMS integration and dived into the best practices with SMS for marketing, sales, and service. If you missed out, catch up with the link in the description below. And if you're a HubSpot user and want to learn more, join our HubSpot user group while you're down there, so you never miss another episode. For our next hug, Trav will be speaking with Catherine from Quilla about utilizing HubSpot for sales enablement and proposals. It will be coming up in the next few weeks, so make sure you've joined our HubSpot user group to ensure you don't miss out. Moving on to some general product announcements. HubSpot's Help widget will now be moving to the global navigation bar. HubSpot has already been experimenting with the new placement, so if you are a starter customer, you may have experienced this already. With this experiment, they found that the new spot led to increased discoverability and will now be rolling it out for everyone else. Earlier this year, you may remember that HubSpot announced the public availability of website themes and templates. Ever since, they have been continuously making improvements to both the provider and user experience. Their latest update is especially for all of you asset partners who create and list themes. You will now be able to access all marketplace transactions in a new pipeline view within the deals section of your provider account. This means that every time your theme is purchased or refunded on the marketplace, the transactions pipeline will automatically be updated with the latest details. This includes offering name, transaction date, and associated revenue. Pushing forward to one feature that is being sunsetted this month, we have the old quote templates. But if you loved using these to set up all of your quotes, don't be afraid. The new templates are almost identical. They do, however, offer more customization and a range of new features. You may have noticed that as of October 10th, the quote templates previously called Standard Modern, Standard Basic, and Standard Original have been renamed to Legacy. These will be retired over the coming months, and HubSpot is recommending that you jump into your customized quote templates and hide the legacy versions to get ahead of the curve. If you want to get the most out of HubSpot quotes or any other great features HubSpot has to offer, it might be worth checking out our online training for HubSpot users. With this do-it-yourself package, you and your team can learn at your own pace with hours of hub by hub training. Check out the link in the description box to start your free trial today. Jumping into some brand new features available, let's start by having a look at everything HubSpot added to public beta. Firstly, looking at something some of you may already be familiar with, the CRM Record Overview tab. Previously only available to a lucky few on the private beta, this is a new space HubSpot has brought out on the record page. It consolidates all the relevant information that you need to gather context and take action in one centralized location. Next is something that'll help keep your SEO team up to date. HubSpot is now providing email notification when an SEO scan completes. Another feature that some of you may have experienced in private beta. Customer Journey Analytics has now gone public. With the Journey Analytics visual components, it's easier than ever to know which customers are dropping off, when they are dropping off, and why this may be happening. By highlighting which touchpoints do and do not work, you can now hone in on where to focus your attention. If you enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that bell so you can stay up to date on all our latest videos. Finally, let's take a look at all the features that have gone live in HubSpot recently. We kick things off with HubSpot announcing that the business units limit is increasing to a massive 100 units. This means that in a single HubSpot account, you can now purchase and add up to 100 business units where you could only add 10 before. Continuing with the theme of increased limits, HubSpot has also announced an increase of automated emails in a sequence from 5 to 10. When creating or editing a sequence, users will now be able to add these extra automated email steps in addition to the manual email tasks, call tasks, to-do tasks, and LinkedIn Sales Navigator tasks. Are you looking to link your Salesforce and HubSpot? Users can now sync more object data from Salesforce into HubSpot custom objects. You will now be able to map as many custom objects as you have purchased within HubSpot. That's more than 10 objects all up. Some great news for starter customers who never got around to setting up two-factor identification for the October cutoff date. Mandatory two-factor identification for starter customers has been delayed to Q1 2023. HubSpot is, however, still recommending that all customers turn two-factor identification on now, so you might still want to get on it. Moving on to some improved reporting tools, specifically for all you campaign customers. You will now be able to track campaign spend. The campaign budget field has been updated from a non-numeric field to a purely numeric field. This means that you will now be able to track overall campaign budget. Another awesome feature that you might have noticed in the last month is the ability to see when each member of a list joined. A timestamp will now be displayed right in the list next to each individual member, and I can already tell that this one's going to be a real time saver. Jumping into another connectability feature added to HubSpot last month, we have advanced third-party filtering for data sync. HubSpot has improved the filtering functionality for inbound data. This means that now you can determine what records can be synced into your HubSpot from third-party apps. Previously, only one filter could be used if you didn't want to sync all the records to HubSpot. This often led to manual checking and managing data in the third-party app before syncing. The new advanced filtering capabilities give you the granularity you require to sync the records you need without any of that manual back and forth. Another big one comes straight from HubSpot's App Accelerator program. They have brought out a range of new apps that extend the power of HubSpot CRM and Sales Hubs. HubSpot realized that there are occasional gaps between their current product capabilities and the full functionality that you require. This program works with HubSpot's most trusted apps partners to efficiently create apps that cover these gaps. The recent release is focused on ERP, currency conversion, fundraising, version management, and much more. Finally, we have 2 updates for our lucky users in the US who have access to HubSpot payments. First is HubSpot's payment timeline activities. Previously, you had to navigate to the payment index page if you needed to see the payments. This made it difficult to find payment data in the right context in the CRM. Now, every payment will automatically get added to the timeline of the related deal, to the contact who made the payment, and to the company that that contact belongs to. Second, in an announcement that I know a lot of people have been asking for, discount codes can now be created and used on HubSpot payment links. Gone are the days of making unique payment links for each of your offerings. With their brand new discount code library, you can now create amount off and percentage off discounts. As I'm sure you know, these can be a great way to increase urgency, promote sales, target loyal customers, and most of all, generate more revenue. So that's another month done and dusted, guys. I hope you've enjoyed these updates and are as excited as we are here at Neighborhood to start playing with all the new features. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to learn more about HubSpot, please check out our online training. Or if you might need a bit more help in understanding what you need to be doing to get the most out of HubSpot, sign up today for a free portal audit. Both of these links are in the description down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to register for our HubSpot user group. This will make sure that you keep up to date with all of our updates and don't miss out on Trav's hug with Catherine from Quilla. That's everything from me for now. Have a fantastic November and happy HubSpotting.